In today's video, we're going to be replacing the starter on this Case 580K backhoe. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So I've had some problems with this backhoe cranking a little bit too slow to start, especially once it started getting colder. So the first thing I did, make sure the battery was good and hot. It's a pretty new battery, so that wasn't a problem. It was kind of turning over slow like, you know, a low battery or whatever, but that was not the problem. It's really started happening once it got to about 35 degrees or colder. It just started cranking so slow that it wouldn't start. And finally it just decided to quit on me. So we'll go ahead and crank it and I'll show you what I mean. So all it's doing right now is just clicking. It was kind of turning over a little bit a while ago. So yeah, it's not even turning over now, just clicking. That thing is just toast. I got my jump box here just so I can monitor my volts and everything, make sure they're not dropping too low. Them things are real handy to have too. So let's go ahead and swap out these starters and see if we can't get this thing started. So first off, make sure you disconnect your battery and then we can start taking the wires off the starter here. Got your main wire coming from your battery right here and a couple auxiliary. On this backhoe, it's a 17mm wrench that you need to take this off and the bolts that hold the starter to the engine there. And for the ignition wire, it is just a Phillips head screw. It's a slotted wire there. That way I don't have to unscrew it all the way. You can see I got quite a bit of oil leaking there. I'm gonna address that in a future video. So let's go ahead and unbolt this starter. All right, there's two bolts on this starter. Throw them out of here. Okay, let's pull this out of here. So here's the starter out of there. Thing's covered in a good amount of oil and grease. It's like the factory starter, I'm sure. Sounds a little loose inside. All right guys, so I picked up a new starter from brokentractor.com. So if you haven't checked them out, I'll go ahead and link them down below too, with the link directly to this starter and their website. Check this thing out. It's a little better. We compare them, make sure they're the same. They look the same. This has an extra post on it for ground, so we should be able to use this for that grounding strap that was behind the starter. Let's go ahead and throw this new starter on and we'll try it out. We'll go ahead and hook all our wires back up, starting with our ignition wire. Put our main cable back on here. Okay, that's all good. Like I was saying, this new starter has a new ground post here that we can put our ground strap that was actually on the back side of this starter bolted to the engine. Hey guys, if you're getting value out of this video, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. All right guys, we got the new starter all hooked up, ready to go. So let's go ahead and crank it a little bit and see what happens. So this backhoe's probably never started that well since I've been messing with it. That old starter must have been dragging there for quite a while. So this new starter from BrokenTractor.com worked great. That's all there is to putting a new starter on one of these backhoes. I'll make sure to go ahead and link everything down below in the description so you can check that out. That's all there is to that. All right, guys, that's gonna be it for today's video. So if you got any value out of this video at all, go ahead and hit that like button and consider subscribing to the channel. I'll be doing a lot more videos on this backhoe because I got a lot of stuff to fix on it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.